They're easy, simple, get the point done, but aren't super boring. Chicken and broccoli. Starting to meal prep can feel super overwhelming, and I'm sure you feel like it's going to be too expensive or it's going to take too long, and you just don't know where to start. I hear this all the time from my clients. As soon as we start to build that habit of actually meal prepping, they start hitting their fitness goals, they're more consistent, and they're so much less stressed out. I'm gonna share my top tips for having a seamless meal prep so you're all ready for the week, and then I'll also share favorite recipes that are super easy and perfect for other people who also hate cooking. And then when you're going through your busy week, you don't have to stress about what you're gonna eat. You know that your past self already made healthy meals. At the end of the video, I'll share with you guys my favorite resources for where I get food inspiration. So let's get started. So another super easy breakfast meal prep idea is to have Greek yogurt with some granola and fresh fruit. I don't eat dairy anymore, so I can't have it, which is really sad. Nowadays, most of the time I'll have a protein smoothie, and I make it pretty high calorie. I put the same one on my Instagram, so you can follow me there, because it's literally like the same recipe every single time, but it's super easy. So I always mix my protein smoothies with this almond milk because it has a little bit more protein. I like the vanilla because it makes it super sweet. So this one I'll use to make my normal protein shake smoothie thing. That's a really good vegan protein. And then if I don't have that, I'll have this meal replacement, which is, let me turn this around, which is super good. The only thing is it is not vegan, but it is dairy free because it's made from animal protein. So highly recommend that one. That is one of my favorites, and it's super easy. Pretty much I just cook everything in bulk. So I just start cooking the ingredients and weighing them, and that will make it go so much faster, and you know how much you're using. Number one is make sure you preheat your oven, because that is not fun when you realize that you didn't preheat it. Invest in a rice cooker because these babies are amazing. We literally got this one at like a garage sale for like $5. And I just buy like the biggest bag possible and just throw it in there. So we're gonna throw some rice in here and get that started. And then while our oven's preheated, we'll cut up our vegetables. Oh, can you see? Ah! Okay. I'm going to line this cookie sheet with aluminum foil, and then for my vegetables, I have lots of Brussels sprouts, some zucchini, and then I also have some bell peppers and some mushrooms. So honestly, I'm just gonna chop these all up, throw them on a cookie sheet, place them in the oven. I always do my vegetables this way. Oh, and I have some sweet potato. But I always do my vegetables this way because you don't have to watch it. Literally, you just cut them up, throw them in the oven, and then while the oven is going and while your rice is cooking, you can focus on the proteins on the stovetop. So super easy and efficient. I didn't put anything on the sweet potatoes. That's just a personal preference. So we're just gonna pop those in. For the Brussels sprouts, because I'll be eating them as is, so not mixed with other things, I'm going to use some avocado oil, salt, oh wait, this, salt, and then this garlic and herb blend of spices. I always use avocado oil. If you do need to save a couple of calories, especially with fats, I highly recommend getting a spray like this because you're gonna use a lot less and you're gonna save hundreds of calories. Pro tip. Hey, so we got the rice cooking. We got all of our veggies in the oven. So now we can focus on our protein. The 3 proteins that I'm using this week are gonna be, I'm gonna do frozen shrimp. So I love this because it's super easy and it's not too expensive. Yeah, and it's very quick. We got our salmon. Whitefish is going to be cheaper than salmon, but I hate whitefish, so salmon it is. And then also gonna do some ground turkey. So I buy, what is this, 93% lean. These are my staples. Obviously you can use whatever type of protein you like. These are just the main ones that I typically do. Sometimes we throw some chicken in there, but this week it's gonna be those 3. So we have a little bit of a variety. Adding a little bit of oil in there. And we're gonna throw, I have my shrimp defrosting right there. Try not to kill ourselves. Oh God, this is making me nervous. Oh my God. And then in the oven, so with the salmon, just browned it on each side for like 3 minutes, and we still got our veggies in here. As things are cooking, I'm gonna be like putting them into little containers because I just like to grab them out of my refrigerator and like go. Sometimes if I'm not super busy, I will literally just prep everything separate like this. So like, I'll just keep them all separate and you can just make meals throughout the day. Maybe if you aren't gone all day. But if you need your meals to be like actually prepped, like everything all in one, and you can just grab it in the morning and go, I'm gonna show you how I do that. So I got my ground turkey here. So I added some taco seasoning in there. I like this one. Do not use the whole package. This is so spicy in my opinion. That's all in there. And then I'm just going to put 4 ounces. And then for the rice, I just do 1 cup. Kidney beans. And for this one, I'm just doing 1/4 of a cup. So I just realized I normally put diced tomatoes in here and I totally don't have it. If you forget ingredients, just like go with it. So if you're just trying to eat healthier, you can just like portion everything out just to fill you up and feel good. If you are aiming for a fitness goal, like you're trying to lose body fat or you're trying to gain muscle, I highly recommend using myfitnesspal to track and measure everything so you know exactly what you're having. So something that's super helpful if you're meal prepping is to create meals in myfitnesspal. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a meal. So we're gonna go to add food. So we are going to add a meal right here. So we're gonna create a meal. So it kind of looks like that. There's nothing in there yet. So I'm making turkey hash. And then right here you can see that you can add meal items and you can add in everything that you're using. So I'm just going to put in all of the ingredients and what I'm measuring for my meals. Now that is one of my meals that I'm going to save. Whenever you're tracking for the rest of the week, instead of having to put in all of the ingredients all separate again, you literally can just add in your meal and it makes it so easy. The next one that we're gonna do is some salmon, and I still have some rice left over, so I'll probably make 1 or 2 with the rice. And then my other carb is gonna be the sweet potato. And then I'm going for 4 ounces of salmon. All right, and then we have our roasted Brussels sprouts. We'll do some sweet potato. Okay, and then we just have some extra Brussels sprouts and sweet potato, which is awesome because when you're making dinner like throughout the week, you already have 2 sides prepared. Just be smart with your meal planning and it's so easy and saves you so much time. So for this last recipe, I'm making like a shrimp stir fry. So I have this huge bag of stir fry vegetables and I have some pre-cooked shrimp that I de-thawed, and I'm just gonna throw those in this pan. All right, so I just put these rice noodles in here. I absolutely love these. Literally the ingredients are like rice and water. It takes 3 minutes. 3 minutes in there, you guys. That's insane. Just kind of heating everything up and browning the shrimp a little bit. Okay, and that's gonna do it for the meal prep. I think I ended up making like 16 meals, which is pretty awesome. That'll just keep us on track for the week, and we don't have to worry about cooking in the middle of the day when you're, you know, super busy. So meal prepping is a lifesaver. So if you found this video helpful and you're going to be doing some now meal prepping, be sure to like and subscribe because I'll be making a lot more. I post a video every single week.